Welcome to Friday Night Art Stream, where I draw random shit for your viewing pleasure. I'm your host, Kurisu, and yes, you guys can see the brush that I have with me. I'm gonna place this on my. I'm gonna place this on my hair. Wait, where the hell? Where the hell did the brush go? Well, the brush is gone. Lost in my hair, I guess. All right, let me just go back here. Hold on a second. There we go. So, as for today, you may have already know the title of tonight's stream. You guys already know that tonight's title is gonna be the season finale of season 0 for Friday Night Art Streams. I know. Where's episode 6? I mean, episode 6 already happened, but I didn't have the mood in order to do episode 6, unfortunately. So, yeah, unfortunate. But you're probably asking yourself, why is this the season's finale for season 0? What's so important about this season? Well, what's extremely important about this season finale? It's because we are going to be learning a specific art style in order to draw not one. I mean, well, yeah, it's gonna be one, but we're gonna draw 2 VTubers, and just so happens that one of these is one of my absolute favorites. But before we get into that, let me just put myself in the corner, and I can go into the details of exactly what we're trying to do here. All right. Let me set everything up for you guys, first and foremost. Oh, okay. So the reason why the music was cutting was because the internet is shitty. I thought the music was cutting because my headphones were ass, but no, it's the low latency. Okay, I see why. What's this ugly barf ass color? Get out of here. All right. Oh, there's the pen. Thought I lost it. Get out of here, you. All right. So now, all right, chat. Hear me out. This is what we're gonna do. All right. Can the music stop cutting itself? I'm trying to vibe with to some music, but unfortunately the internet is ass tonight. I don't know why. The music just keeps cutting. Either that or I just have to reset the browser. It's probably that. I probably have to reset the browser. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna reset the browser just to place the music back for you guys. Again, I really don't know what the hell is happening. Yeah, this is the very first time that this happens, chat. Let me change them. Let me. Oh, it's already random. Okay. Okay, now it's going fast. Perfect. All right. So you guys are probably asking yourselves, Krisu, what is so important about this stream? Why is this the season finale of a Friday Night Art stream? Well, first and foremost, we need to make the mood board first. If you're asking yourselves, what is this mood board gonna be about? Just patience, my friend. Patience, my young Padawan, because This mood board may actually be the end of me. All right. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But we're going to try to learn a new art style today. And it is, ironically enough, it's an art style presented in Yu-Gi-Oh! Of all things. However, I actually do have the images that we're going to be using. And we're going to be making a VTuber with said art style. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been a... Here's the thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been making quite a lot of art styles. A lot. And this is one of them. And I feel that this art style specifically, I think it'll be fun to learn, first and foremost. But when I saw this, I was like, you know what? I gotta learn how to draw like that. And I gotta learn to draw a specific VTuber in that art style. I have to. It's just, it's my obligation at this point. Let me show you guys what I mean. Behold! Life Twins. If you guys know, if you don't play Yu-Gi-Oh, then sit down because I'm gonna have to give you a history lesson when it comes to Life Twins. Those of you who play Yu-Gi-Oh already know what this archetype is about. But for those who do not play Yu-Gi-Oh, Life Twin is the VTuber archetype. Like their whole aesthetic is already influenced by VTubers, as you guys can already tell. Because there's two types of twins. There's the Life Twins, which is their VTuber self, and then there is the Evil Twin, which is pretty much their, how should I say, their actual counterpart, or what they actually look like. So yeah, this is Life Twins, and this is the art style that we're gonna try to learn today. We're gonna try to learn how to draw like a Life Twin character. We're gonna have to learn the art style, and I also got a few references for the Life Twin art style, which is the this one right here. So this is the official art of the Life Twin archetype. This one right here. So on the top left, we have the reference sheet. And on the bottom, we have what the cards usually look like. And we have to do this in a square, which is where Yu-Gi-Oh cards usually have their art and stuff. But first, we need to find the artworks. We need to find the official art styles, the official artworks for the Life Twins, that is. Like, my God, the more I look at Life Twins, I'm like, yep, that's definitely the VTuber archetype. Definitely the VTuber archetype. If I were to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, I think I would have to play Life Twin for the sake of staying into character, considering the fact that I am a VTuber, so it applies. Alright, so this one right here, that one right there. This is Life Twin Lilla. So we have Lilla. And then we have her twin, you could say. Where is the other one? Ah, shit. Okay, now it's not the I hear the audio cutting from my music, and now it's not the headphones. Now it's not the browser. Now it's the fucking headphones. If it ain't, yep, there it is again. Unless it's the browser again? There's no way. I don't think so. No, it doesn't look like it's the browser. Yeah, it's not the browser. If it ain't Juan, it's Pedro. You see, chat? The burdens of a VTuber. The things that we gotta deal with on a daily basis. Anyways, let's search for them references. Where is... There she is. Okay, so the blue one is Lila. The pink one is Kill. And as I said, this is not a VTuber archetype. This is the VTuber archetype. What we're doing right now is what we do in every situation. We're straight up making a mood board. We're literally making a mood board right now. So let me move this over here, and let me move Lila as well. No, I think they look awkward over there. Let me just place them back to where they were. There's no way it's the fucking brow. I mean, it is, but you know. Even the how they interact is literally like, look at this chat. Look at this. Even the way they interact with chat and everything, the live button, the chat, it's so funny. It's the VTuber archetype. I would play this if I were to play Master Duel just for shits and giggles. There's not enough space for... wait. Maybe we can make a little bit more space. Hold on. There we go. Now we got more space to work with. For the mood board, I mean. You know what, chat? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This art style looks pretty fun. I kind of want to learn it, low key. Imagine like drawing VTubers in this art style. That'd be fucking cool. Okay, but the question is, how many details do we have to learn? I mean, we already got the base reference, which is this. This is the first thing that we need to learn. We need to learn how to draw them eyes. We need to learn as well exactly how to the cartoony way to draw them, because this looks cartoony in a way. It's anime, but it's like cartoony anime, even though anime means, you know, it's pretty much, even though anime is pretty much Japanese animation, but you guys know what I mean. Anyways, so what we're trying to do is that we're trying to draw in this art style specifically. This one right here. That I wanna draw like this, at least for tonight. How many details do we have to do? That's the real question. Okay, so there's a base color. Oh, wait a minute. They have 3 layers of shading? Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Jesus Christ, that's gonna be annoying. Chat, there's 3 layers of shading. My God. Wow. There's 1 layer, then there's the second layer. Holy shit, okay. Okay. The line art is not... Yeah, the line art seems a little rough for the art style. There are some thin lines as well, but it's mostly thick lines for the line art, at least. Thicker lines here to show that it is closer to the audience. There's these lines outside, which is to highlight the entirety of the character. This is her hair, by the way. This yellow and magenta blob that you see is the character's hair. I can't believe that we have to apply 3 layers, chat. 3 layers of shading. Does the clothing have... Oh my God, even the clothing. First layer, second layer. If you guys don't see it, let me get closer. Look at this, chat. First layer, second layer. 2, actually not 3 layers. 2 layers of shading. Oh my God. All right, this was Kisako. What about Lila? Okay, Lila doesn't show that many. Okay, yep, I see it. The hair doesn't have the 2 layers though. Lila only has one layer. Maybe it's because she uses blue. Maybe that's why. But yeah. Oh, never mind. Yep, I see the first layer, second layer. Yep, I see it. All right, chat. So that's what we're gonna do today. Today we're gonna try to learn this specific art style. Literally this one. Again, this is a art style straight up from Yu-Gi-Oh, and these are life twins. But the question is, who are you going to draw in this style? Who is gonna be the VTuber that you're going to be drawing in the life twin art style? I mean, it's not even a fucking question, chat. It's not even a goddamn question. Let me get the VTuber, chat. Let me get the VTuber that I'm gonna be drawing in this style. Chat. The question is, chat. Whoops, sorry about that. Nope, it wasn't that one. I swear. Oh, I clicked the copy button again. I'm such a dumbass. Anyways, chat. The VTuber that we're going to be drawing in this art style, bro, it's not even a fucking question. It's not even a fucking question. You guys know that. You guys already know that. This is one of my favorite VTubers, by the way. I need to make space though. I don't have any space for mouse here. Let me move this here. Yeah, this is perfect. I really need to make space. Oh wait, there's more space down. I should have placed this here anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let me place this one over here. And I should place both twins down here. Maybe reduce the size a little so that there is more space for the VTubers that are gonna be drawing in this style. If you guys want me to draw a specific VTuber, when season 1 starts, in this specific art style, if I somehow learn it, do let me know. It's gonna be like my chibi art style. Nah, I'm kidding. I may do some changes to the style itself to make it unique, but for now we're just learning. Where was I? Oh yeah. The VTuber that we're gonna be drawing in that style. Guys, it's not even a fucking question. But we're gonna be drawing not one, chat, not one. Let me, if I can even if I can even find the other VTuber. He barely streams, so you guys know. Finding full model pictures of the other VTuber it's almost impossible. Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. This is a better reference. Okay, get out of here. Yeah, this is a better reference. There we go. This is the VTuber we're drawing. That's right. We're drawing mouse in this style. Now, if only I could find Booby, then that'll be great. Yes, Booby's gonna be the other one that we're gonna be drawing. I think I may have found him. I think I did. Holy fucking shit, I found him. Even though he looks more demonic here, but you know. Wait, is that the full model? Oh yeah, it is! And this is the new model too. I didn't chat, what the fuck? Chat. I didn't know Booby showed grippers. What the fuck? The fuck, Booby? Anyways. Alright. I'm gonna have to place this. We're just gonna place him next to Mousy. There we go. All right, there we go. So, chat, these are gonna be these are gonna be the two we're gonna be drawing. It's so funny because just the expressions and stuff. Like, I don't know why. Yeah, I can see it. I can actually see it. All right. I don't know what's going on, but DJ seems to be lacking tonight. DJ, what the fuck? What's happening? Anyways. All right, we're gonna open another DJ. We're gonna open another canvas, and we're gonna use this reference specifically, which is gonna be the live twin reference. And we're gonna draw every single thing we see here. Well, except for the props, but you know. We're gonna try to draw literally like this. I feel like the most difficult thing to draw is obviously gonna be the fucking hands. Because hands are pretty fucking difficult to draw in general. And drawing hands like these, yeah, it's not gonna be easy. So let's take a look and analyze, first and foremost, what we need to pay attention to. Let me get my green marker here. Okay, so first, we need to look at the character model. Eyes are gonna be big. That's obvious. That's a staple in anime. Hands are huge for no reason whatsoever. And so are the shoes. Those are some wild looking shoes too. Okay, so things that are gonna be big are gonna be the eyes, the hands, and the shoes. Look at the size of those shoes, chat. Look at them. Even though the eyes are closed, you can tell that the eyes are still big, and they cover more than, I would say, like, I won't say 50% because that'll be way too much. But you can see that the eyes do cover. DJ, I have no idea what the fuck is wrong, but you gotta keep it up, man. Anyways. So you guys can see that the eyes cover 25% of the face. So we need to take that into consideration. And also, which I feel it's going to be the funniest part of this whole art style, it's the fucking noodle. The noodle arms and the noodle feet. The noodle legs, my bad. Noodle arms and noodle legs. Yeah, I think this song may be broken. All right, go to the next song, DJ. You kind of lacked with that one. Yeah, you can. Yeah, the audio is a little jank tonight. I want to apologize already, chat. But chat, does this mean that I have to draw both Mousy and Booby with with noodle legs and noodle arms? I have to draw them like that. Uh-oh. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, look at that. Even Kill. Well, no, this one's Kill. Even Lilla has wings too. We can use that as a reference as well. I don't know why, but I feel like Lilla was inspired by Gura for some reason. But yeah. It's just, I can't unsee it, chat. It's literally Mousy and Gura. I just can't unsee it at this point. Well, maybe if the hair was a little brighter on the pink side, well, probably, but yeah. Oh, the names. Yeah, we gotta put the names as well because they're also displayed on the cards that, wait. No, the name is this one. Yeah, this is the name. Yeah, there it is. Kisakyo and Lilla. Lilla. And you know you cannot have a VTuber without the VTuber logo. Life twin. Or whatever it says there. Yeah, they even got the VTuber logo here. That's crazy. The amount of detail that they went with these designs. Yeah, they stayed accurate. I can see why a lot of people like this archetype a lot. And here's an animated version too. Again, extremely accurate. So we have to follow. This is mostly for animation. Like that's the thing. These models, animation only. Yeah, this that says Z whatever it says. That says live. So that means that their logo is literally Live Twin. Let me know, chat, if you guys were to collab with a sibling or something, and you both have a logo. Would you have a logo like this and an art style like this for your VTuber? That'd be fun. I love to have a VTuber self of me in this art style. Alright, let's go back to the reference. More on the reference. The body itself is slim, but the things that are big, the hair is obviously big. So, what else we have? Besides the hands and the leg, well, not the legs. Besides the hands and the shoes and the eyes, we have a reference as well for the mouth. If the mouth is open or if the mouth is closed, at least that is extremely helpful to learning the art style itself. You know what? I'm excited. You know what? I wanna let me open another canvas. I gotta learn the art style already. I cannot enough fucking about. All right. Is this another layer? Yeah, it's another layer. Okay. So first things first. Here's the problem, chat. This is the very first time when it comes to drawing where we cannot rely on a model. You know how I use 3D models to have to pretty much have like a skeleton when I draw my artwork. Yeah, this is the very first time where we can't even have that. Huh. Gonna be more challenging than I thought. You know what? I do love me a challenge, so let's do it. Where's the reference? There you are. All right, first and foremost, we got the eyes. I feel like the eyes are by far the easiest shit to draw, in my opinion. The eyes are this is what a close up of the eyes would look like. I want to apologize for the music. DJ is a little sick tonight, so do cut him some slack. All right, so eyes. This doesn't look that hard. Where's the? Okay, there we go. All right, let me see if I got it. So we have this eye. Yeah, DJ is a little whack tonight. Again, I'm so sorry, chat. There's no way that I'm already nailing the eye. There's no fucking way. Chat. Chat. First try. First fucking try. Wait. Oh, right. We need a green. And this is a rough sketch, by the way. What color is that? Okay, it's like it's this green. Oh god, it's like a. Oh, that's an olive green. I just made a huge mistake, chat. I drew on the wrong layer. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. DJ, please, for the love of God. I need you to feel better. Huh. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's something, chat. Alright, okay. Okay. Again, chat, it's not perfect, but it's something. Now we need to draw those same eyes, but we have to draw them thicker now. Which is how it's shown here. Alright, where is the... Oh, there it is. Yeah, look at that, chat. We got it. Let me just grab this thing, copy it, so that I can delete it from here. Don't worry, chat. It's still there. Boom. Easy. Easy clap. All right. So this one is going to be known as rough. I was put it in caps lock. Rough sketch. And this is going to be color. All right, chat. I fucking nailed it. What do you guys... Alright, chat, what do you guys think? For my first try. What do you guys think, chat? First try. It's not perfect by any means, but it's something. You know what? Let me make a folder. Yeah, I'm gonna make a folder and place this here so that I can move it so we can compare. Alright. Oh, that's right. I forgot to put the white on it. But look at that, chat. First try. Close enough. Okay, you know what? Close enough. I'll take it. I'll take those odds. Yeah, I'll take it. All right. What else do we have to do? Next, we have to draw the eyes, but this time we have to draw them thicker. And from the looks of it, they seem to have a... Oh, okay, I see. The pupils themselves are not that small. Maybe they're that small if something like happens on stream or something, you know, when someone gets surprised and all that stuff, which makes sense why you will have this kind of character sheet. Bro, now I wanna save money, bro. I wanna save money to have my VTuber self be like this, but I mean, I already made you guys a promise if we reach 150 followers, and gotta keep up on that. I gotta keep that promise. But anyways, oh, another thing I noticed. Yeah, they got two colors in their eyes too. Oh, that's gonna be cool. What's Mouse's eyes? Let me see their eyes. Okay, she's got violet on one side and she's got red on the other. And then Booby on the other hand, he's got violet on one side, magenta on the other. Unless both of his eyes are violet. I feel that the hardest one to draw from the both of them, Loki, the hardest one to draw is gonna be Mouse. Actually, no, I take it back. It's gonna be Booby. Because Booby has quite a lot of detail, especially on this pendant here. and the eyes and everything. Yeah, it's gonna be the hardest one to draw. And oh god, but this right here, this is gonna be the hardest thing. This is where you were at. This is where all of the things that you've learned of perspective get thrown out the window. You're like, how the fuck am I supposed to draw this thing? But Mouse is not easy to draw either. She's got all of these details on her outfit and stuff. Like look at the inside of the wing. On the inside of the wing, you see that there is like a rose pattern with like leaves on it. That's already pretty difficult. She also has a booby tattoo as well, and a pendant. Well, 4 pendants. No, my bad. 5 pendants. And she also has chains too. But that's not that hard to draw. That's fine. I've already drew Mouse before. Although not perfectly, but I did draw her once before. And I'm not gonna hesitate to do it again. All right, back to the practice references. So for this part under the eye, that's for Kiseki specifically. Because as you can see, Lila doesn't have like that tint of magenta that Kiseki has. Only Kiseki has that. Lola is a brighter a brighter violet, and then a darker violet. So I feel that when we draw Mouse and Booby, we should take the route of Lila and draw the eyes. Not this. We're not gonna. Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna draw Booby with the resting bitch face, but I feel Mousy should have this expression, like the happy face and stuff. But in the case of Lila, we want to draw them in this situation, we gotta draw them like this. I also noticed something about them. They have like this white dot in their pupil. Yeah, under eye pupils, they have like this white dot. Yeah. Oh, okay. And then there's the little brows. Yeah, these are things that we have to take notes of. Oh, okay. So they are based on sea creatures. Oh, this is even more interesting. Okay. Lola is based on a killer whale. And wait, no, this is Kiseki. Kiseki is based on a killer whale, while Lola is based on a land shark. Land shark tornado. My god, what are these designs, bro? Alright. But I feel that for both Mousy and Booby, we should take the Lola route and drop. I would say the eye should have like purple on one side, like darker purple on the upper side, and lighter purple on the lower side. On both eyes, by the way. And then the pupil, obviously, I mean, it's going to be white. Not bad. It's going to be white like the Life Twins here. The hair is going to be fun, though, because the hair, you can see that there's traces of violet. Well, there's traces of yellow on both of their hair. And on both of their hairs, there's traces of violet. Like, look at this. Booby has violet over here, and over here. Mouse has violet. So instead of taking, like, the yellow parts, instead of having drawn... Oh, my God. Instead of having yellow drawn in their hair, I can choose violet instead. But anyways, let's continue. I'm gonna try to draw the other eye now. The one in the example. Alright, how the fuck do you draw this? Hold up. Hold the phone. Hold the fucking phone. Alright. I feel like this is gonna be I feel like this one right here is gonna be the hardest circle to draw. Keep in mind, Chad, this is a rough sketch. It doesn't have to be perfect yet. Because as of now, we're just currently practicing in order to draw the whole thing. I feel like this should be a little lower. Yeah, I feel like this is fine. This is fine. I feel like. No, it's not because it's straight. Okay, it's not perfect by any means. It's definitely not perfect by any means, but we're getting closer at least. Okay, there's one part of the eye. All right, let me see how this looks. Okay, now we add the color. We're gonna have to add the same color that we did here. This olive color. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I don't know why out of all of the greens out there, this is the one color that I would not draw because I just don't like. I don't like how. Here's the thing, chat. I like green, but I don't like olive green. I'm not saying olive is an ugly color, but I mean that dishonor will and is and will always go to orange. But I don't know. Compared to OG green, it doesn't hit the same vibe. You know, for compared to like spring green or neon green, it doesn't have the same vibe. Oh yeah, almost forgot for the rough sketch one. Okay, okay. Wait a minute. Yeah, we're getting there. All right, let me pick up this magenta real quick. That will be magenta, and it's like some sort of cube. Yeah, at least that's what it looks like. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm really liking this process so far of learning a new art style. I'm really liking it. All right, let me move this over here. You know what? Okay, it's not perfect. I'm not saying like it's bad, but it's it's just there. It's not perfect at all, but it's just there. It's so good. All right. Had to tell a friend of mine. Let's take a look. Let's take a comparison. Okay. Yeah, I should have like instead of having it here in the side on the upper side, I should have it down here for comparison's sake. Yeah, I should do that. All right, chat. For comparison's sake, here it is. Chat, what do you think? You guys think it looks good? I don't know about you guys, but yeah, actually, yeah, it's working. Again, it's not gonna be perfect immediately, but that's the purpose of it. We're practicing. We're practicing to make the eyes perfect. That's what we're doing tonight. We're already off to a good start. Now the next step is to draw the mouth. And keep in mind, this right here that we're seeing, these are baby steps. This is the first step into learning the art style. This right here that we're practicing, this is nothing. Because when we're done with the art style itself, like with these steps, we're gonna move on to this, which is gonna be the most difficult task. And how many things do we have to draw on the art style? Let me check. Let me take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's everywhere, chat. It's literally all over the artwork. It's everywhere. Literally everywhere. And this also applies to every single iteration of, my god, every iteration of a Lula and Kiseki card. They always have those around as well. All right, let's see. What do we draw now? We are going to be drawing the mouths. All right. Again, it has to be rough, but that's fine. So for the mouth, from what I'm seeing, there seems to be like a little arc here, as you guys can tell. Like, these little arcs are usually what gives those characters their charm, because it shows exaggeration on like the expressions and stuff, which I think it's pretty cool. All right, mouth. Oh, the mouth has a fang. Oh, that's cool. All right. So arc. It's a deep arc too. So arc here. Definitely not like that. I think it's going from this direction first. Okay. And then this part. I don't know, chat. I'm not too convinced, but maybe I have to add this little area right here to the mouth. I chat. I'm not too convinced on this one, but again, I guess we gotta trust the process. So let me just do that. Is that part of the mouth? No, it's not. It's like a very like a reddish color in a way. All right, let me do this. Go to color. Then select the mouth color, the tongue itself. Okay, you know what? It doesn't look that bad. Yeah, it really doesn't look that bad. I mean, it could have looked better, but it's fine for now. Place that over here. We're learning, chat. We're learning. After I draw them roughly like this, we're gonna take a mannequin to try to draw these expressions to see if I manage to learn something at least. But this is the fun part about learning a new art style. This is the extremely fun to learn. All right, next we have to draw this mouth right here. I love how I really like how accurate this is when it comes to like drawing an art style. No, you don't want to draw hands like these. You want to draw them like these. So funny. All right. So mouth part do. We're gonna draw this part right here. Yeet. Okay, I'm not too convinced, but maybe again, trust the process. Trust the process, chat. Oh, let me look at this. Oh, the fang is curved. It's not sharp like this one. That's interesting. All right, let me. Yeah, it cannot be like. It has to be a little curved. So it has to be around here. Oh, and it has to be close to the mouth too. So let me draw this. Nailed it. All right. And then this one. And then the mouth has to be from here. It cannot be a circle. It has to be like a weird shape. Yeah, this is a very weird shape. Okay, I think I got it. So we're gonna grab this color again. This color that we got. Loki chat. This is fine. Where's the oh, never mind, I got it. I got it. Okay, we got this, yeah, but we need to adjust it in a way that makes sense. Meaning that this part of the mouth is a little thicker than usual. This part right here. Yeah, that's how it looks like. It's a little thicker than usual. Alright, chat. We got another one. What do you guys think? We got another mouth to add to the collection. Alright, comparison time. Eh? Eh? Chat, I'm learning. I'm learning a new art style. And keep in mind, again, this is rough sketches. This is not like the whole thing yet. But so far, I'm enjoying the process. I don't know about you guys. Oh no, chat. I may be screwed here. The hands. We gotta draw the hands. This entire stream, we're trying to learn this art style just to draw mouse and booby in said art style. Okay, so we need to learn how to draw this hand. I want to draw this funny looking hand for the sake of just for accuracy's sake. Even though it's telling me not to draw it like that, but I just can't help myself. All right. Now hold on, this has to be thicker. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's see here. It's so funny how I tried to imitate the entirety of the entirety of the reference sheet. Okay, let's see here. Chat, that I nailed it or what? You know we gotta do it. We gotta do it. No, it has to be perfect. There we go. The finger had to be a bit thicker. I can fix that. Yeah, I kind of fucked up, chat. Yeah, I did. I actually fucked up. Ah, that's fine. Mistakes were made. Besides, we're not going for perfection. We're trying to just learn the art style for now. Nailed it. All right. This is according to the reference. This is how we should not draw our hands. So we cannot draw them like this. We have to draw them like this below, which is gonna be a little difficult. But hey, we can try. We can certainly try. All right, let's do it for real this time. Oh, I was in the wrong layer. Okay, there we go. Kind of like a water flow. Oh shit! Hold on. I feel like there we go. Hey. Oh no, 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 DJ. You can keep going with the music. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't stop. Don't stop for nothing. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Oh God! What is that, chat? Oh, I definitely fucked up with the hands. People may accuse me of AI art when I'm literally just drawing. I'm just the guy who's vibing, chat. Well, maybe the shading can help. Hold on a second. Because the shading can change everything in an artwork. There's open spaces, aren't they? Yes, they are. Okay, we got this already. Now for the shading. I seriously just took the brush size thing and okay. All right, so yeah, there we go. I was starting to get confused. Like, what the hell is that? But anyways, okay. So yet another thing that I never thought I would have to add: shading. All right, where is the shading? Apparently all the way down here. Oh, wait a minute. The shading is like it's like a it's like some sort of bright lavender. Okay. From my screen, it looks like a lavender color. Oh, that's interesting. All right. Let me see if this works. Nope. Wait. There's one place that I forgot to apply magenta to. There it is. Okay, it doesn't look as bad. It doesn't look that bad. Yeah, it really doesn't look bad. Like you see with the from afar, you can tell that it's a hand, even though it looks kind of fucked up. But you can literally tell it's a hand, as fucked up as it looks. The only thing I would say, the reason why I fucked up badly, it's because the thumb is supposed to be smaller. Like this part, at least I would say I would have to adjust on. Let me make another corrections. So something that I have to adjust is this thumb right here. This thumb right here is the reason why it looks whack. But overall, it doesn't look that bad. It looks fine for the most part. All right, so we have another one, chat. We're going there, chat. We are all right. Comparison time. Again, I will admit the hand could have looked a little bit better. Honestly, it could have looked 10 times better, but yeah, it's about practice. Again, we're winging this for now, so everything is not gonna be perfect. But so far, I'm liking the results. So far. That they really don't look bad at all. There's the VTuber logo, Live Twin. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty fucking cool. That's the OG logo that they had. Live Twin. That is until they went with this one instead. That's so cool. The original Live Twin logo. And keep in mind, this is the concept art for the archetype itself. So let me just place these here. Oh god, Chad, the hands. More hands to work on. No, hands. My worst nightmare. The worst nightmare of every content creator out there. Hands. All right. We cannot let the hands stop us. We've already gone this far. So might as well. Let me crack my knuckles real quick because there we go. Also, let me see the names because the names are important. Okay, so okay. Kisa kill. That's Kisa kill, and that is Lila. Okay. Why am I hearing something in the fucking background? All right. Let let me see what else. All right, the hands. We gotta finish the hands first. So I am just going to draw the. Okay, starting with an arc. Starting with all right, we gotta place them again at 15. There we go. Starting with an arc. And there seems to be like a little part here that it gets darker. We may want to make that part darker shortly. This is a part that we gotta make darker. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I can hear something in the background that is extremely loud and it is annoying. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know what it is. But that's not gonna stop me from streaming tonight. All right, so we got this, and then do this. Not tour. Wait a second. Okay, and then this. Wait, no, it has to be connected. There we go. So, not tour. There we go. And then trace this. I feel like this should be a bit smaller. Yeah, I feel like it should. And this cannot be too curved either. Yeah, it has to be straight. It's the song. Okay, yeah, it is. Hmm. Alright, same thing. Not tour. Not tour. Yeah, I want to apologize for DJ tonight. Looks that looks kind of awkward. I'm not gonna lie. All right, we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. This is the old-fashioned way. Yeah, DJ is kind of lacking tonight. I want to apologize. Now that we have this, we place it on an opacity layer. Alright, Chatsy. So we're gonna do it like this. Let me see what's wrong with the music player because the music player keeps crashing out. There we go. Yeah, it's the music player that keeps fucking up, but that's fine. Okay, and then we do this. Okay, so drawing a hand like this, it's not gonna be an easy task. From what you guys saw, drawing hands is pretty fucking difficult. Let me see if shrinking it actually fixes the issue, even though I doubt it. I mean, it's something, I guess. It's not the same, but it's something. Definitely not the same, but it's something at least. Yeah, I'm very ashamed of this one. Holy shit. I'm sorry, Chad. I failed you all. This one looks this one looks like ass. So what about the next one? Yeah, the music player is pretty fucked up tonight. So we're gonna have to listen to some of the audio cutting eventually. It's a little annoying, but what can we do? So yeah, we're gonna have to deal with this shit tonight. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, and then 3, 4. Maybe the reason is because these lines are not thick enough, probably. Because they're supposed to be rough sketches, so maybe that's why. Okay, this can be a little upper. Okay. Kinda looks like it. Kinda. Alright, chat. What do you guys think so far? So from what I did here in the left to what I did to the right. I don't know about you guys, but I kinda nailed it. Alright, comparison time. Let's compare for a bit. You know what, chat? I think it's kind of accurate. I mean, if you see them from afar, you're barely gonna notice. Huh. I mean, the only one that is, if you squint your eyes for a bit, the only one that is extremely noticeable is the hand, because I pretty much fucked it up badly. But the rest looks 1-to-1. Yeah, I like how I did all this. All right. So, chat, we already learned, we already got the rough. It looks pretty good. Thank you. Also, Night Candy, welcome in. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It almost looks the same in a way. It's like, yeah, this is the good thing about learning an art style, though. looks so accurate too. What the fuck? But we're not gonna be drawing Mouse and Booby yet because we still have other stuff to learn about the art style. We gotta learn the thick lines, and we gotta learn all of this. This again, this is just a rough sketch. All of this is rough sketch. This is baby mode that we're doing. Like all of this is beginner level. This is the advanced shit that we gotta draw. This is the art style that I'm going for. So yeah, Night Candy, we're gonna be drawing both Mouse and Booby in this style. I want to draw them in this style badly. So yeah, it's gonna take a while, but hey, yeah, the art style itself looks pretty fun. The whole cartoony style. Good luck. Thank you so much. Okay, so I need to learn what type of brush volume do I need for. Okay, so I'm going to lower the opacity. Right now, we're going to do another test, and what we're going to be figuring out is what type of volume do we need to achieve lines like these. So I can know exactly so I can know exactly how thick the lines have to be. At least for when I'm making the artwork. All right. So let me just put another layer on top. So let's see. Oh. Wait, for real? Wait, no, I feel like the line should be thicker. Yep, there it is. The line should be thicker. Let me try size 17. No, they have to be thicker. Size 20. A little bit more. Size 25. Yeah, size 20. These ones, when it comes to brush size, the lines are size 25. That's crazy. Because because right now I'm testing what it will be like with the pen pressure. So there we go, from thick to thin, and then to thick again. See, line pressure. That's what we're testing right now. And it also applies to everything else too. For example, the wings here. Yeah, I can see why. And then for the smaller parts, we do not have to put any pressure at all. You can even make strands of hair too, like this. Oh, there's the autosave. Yeah, we can make hair like this too. That's so fun! Holy shit, I love this art style! Why is this art style so fun? We can also add more lines like over here for the hair, we can also add lines like these in order to give volume to the hair. Like this. Yeah, we can do that too for the hair. Oh, that's so fun. So let's see again. This part we don't need to put that much pressure. So right now what I'm trying to learn is exactly how much line pressure do we need for the art style itself. As you can see, this is no pressure. This right here, this is no pressure. But for the thicker lines, yeah, I need to put full pressure into it in order to achieve these thick ass lines. Pretty much like this. Yeah, there we go. There's the cartoony art style. Okay, so at least I got the line weight. So the brush itself, which I'm gonna put in the reference sheet. Brush size 20. No, 25. This isn't the mood board that we made, by the way. Well, at least we know that the brush that we need is brush size 20. Or I should put it on another layer. Perfect. There's nothing in this layer. We can place it there. So we're gonna have to put brush size 25. All right, chat. We got the brush size down. In order to get these lines and stuff, what the hell is going on with the CD player? Fine, fine. I'll put it on the desktop. My God. I'm just gonna place the music there. Even that doesn't stop it. Okay. I feel that I don't know why. Let me see their shoes. I feel like the most difficult thing to draw is gonna be her shoes because not only does she have different, not only does Mouse have different color shoes, but I need to duplicate their size too. Oh no. Oh no. What have I gotten myself into, Chad? At least in the case of, well, let me, okay, this is not working. I don't know what's going on with the CD, with the not the CD player, but with the music itself. Alright. The fact that I have to draw the shoes bigger than they usually are, in this case the Mouse's heels, that's gonna be the biggest challenge for now. But Bowie is gonna be the hardest one to draw when it comes to the bottom part, because Bobby has no shoes. Bobby has his grippers out. My God, them grippers, bro. Maybe this part can be the biggest part, like this ring that he has on his foot, probably. But yeah, I feel that Bobby is gonna be the hardest one to draw when it comes to drawing the shoes. In the case of Mouse, it's not that hard in the case of the shoe department. And the stockings, that's fine because again, they're gonna have noodle arms and noodle legs anyway. So they're fine. Like Mouse is fine at least on that department. Booby's also fine, but this part is gonna be difficult. This part that is transparent because I have to make all of these details on the leg. On this part of the leg specifically. All right, let's continue. So we already tested the line pressure, and we already tested the brush size that we need for the. We already tested the brush size that we need, at least for the art style itself. We know that this is brush 20. And from the artwork itself, they seem to be using different line art for the hair. Like the hair itself is the same color as, well, it's a darker version of the hair, obviously. It's like yeah, it is a darker version. And then the rest, that's only for the hair, by the way. The rest is just the color black. at least for the outfit, for everything else. Yeah, that's the color black. But on the hair, it's literally the same exact hair color, but darker. Yeah, it's even shown here. Let me go back and put the opacity. So the hair, you would think, oh, that's the color black. No, that's not the color black. That's literally the darkest tone of magenta that you can get. It is the CD player that's fucky tonight. I may have to reset the browser in order to avoid that from happening. But now that we have this, now that we have the face itself, I want to draw the eyes, but not these eyes. I want to draw them like this. Because as you can see, they're differently drawn from the reference that we have currently. So this is what the eyes are supposed to look like. So this is what the character would look in the front. You have the little chick here. And this is what the characters will look on the side. Oh, because she has her ears are these are Kisekyu's ears. Lila has human ears. Wait, is it? Oh. It is! Oh my god, the more I learn about this art style every day. And this what it's supposed to be these VTuber models. Anyways. Let's continue. Okay, we already tested line pressure. We already made some of the references. Now we need to learn exactly how do we do the expressions. Let me check the mouths again. Okay, so if it's teeth, 1, 2, 3, there's only 3 lines. So 3 lines for the teeth itself, although we can look at the other expressions as well. My god. No, this is not a CalArts art style, in case you guys are wondering. This ain't CalArts. This is literally Yu-Gi-Oh! This is an art style in Yu-Gi-Oh! Chat, let's make a deal. Once I beat Balatro, and once I beat either Balatro or I reach day number 365 in TCG Card Shop Simulator, how about one day we play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel so I can show you guys how bad the game has turned? You know, just to pique your curiosity for a bit, you know? Okay, this is used. Okay, this reference sheets, this is useful. We can use this for because Mouse herself, Mouse has a jacket equally as baggy as this one. We can see it here. Yeah, it's equally as baggy. So we can take a page from Kisekyo here. Oh yeah, she also has a tail. Oh, that's so funny. I just noticed. Yeah, they got tails too under models. These faces, bro. What the fuck? The one face that is making me laugh the most is this one right here. What is that face? I don't know why, but I feel like these are faces that you would type on someone's chat just to troll the fuck out of them. I mean, it literally is a troll face, so that makes sense. All right, let's go back to the artwork. All right, pressure already learned. Reference, got it right here. Now I gotta learn how to draw everything in the front. Like, I need to draw in perspective now. And it's a good thing that for perspective, we have what we call faces. We got these heads right here. And we have a chibi head. meaning that we can take the chibi head to use as a reference in order to position everything. Of course, it doesn't have to be exactly as it's shown in the mannequin. We're gonna have to improvise from there. Let me take the mannequin, place it, or let me place it here, and let me transform it if it lets me. Okay, it doesn't. So I'm gonna have to put it far away from here. There we go. All right. So now what we have to do is we have to pretty much place here everything that we've learned. But in order to do that, let me get the other reference, which is where Kiseko is facing in front. It's this one. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, chat, is we're gonna grab this cube. Leave this. And then that little square that we have, we're just gonna place it over here so that we can have it as a reference. Okay, let me see the brows at least. Okay, there's the upper part of the eyes. That okay, you know what, chat? Drawing these eyes is not that bad. It's pretty easy. Yeah, it's pretty fucking easy. This art style is easy. And then the brows are obviously the same color as the hair. So I'm not gonna draw the everything here. I'm just gonna be drawing exactly where the eyes are supposed to go. And yeah, let me, is this the layer? Is this an empty layer? Yes, it is. So we're gonna be drawing that. Okay, just making sure it's an empty layer. Okay, yeah, it is an empty layer. All right, now we draw. Let me place a ruler layer, a ruler here first, so that it is symmetrical. Now we draw. For real this time. All right, so we know that this is like this. The mouth seems to be a little smaller on the left side and a little bigger on the right side. So we're gonna work on the mouth shortly. Let me turn off the ruler tool. So we know that the mouth is here, at least when it's supposed to be this type of art style, but there we go. There's the cheek. Although the cheek could be a little more curved on the upper side. There we go. There's the cheek. Yeah, I don't mind this little part of the cheek. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Oh, auto save. I feel like the expression of the mouth is gonna be the hardest thing to draw here, personally speaking. One, two, three. Never mind. It's easy as shit. And now we draw the eyes. Okay, so the eyes Chat, this is a very fun art style. I don't know why. It's so fun. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. Wait, not entirely. Hold on a second. Also, now that we're talking about VTubers and stuff, I do want to ask you guys one question regarding VTubers that I am extremely curious about. What the fuck is going on at Vishojo? We already had two VTubers leaving Vishojo recently. Giga left Vishojo, Matara left Vishojo a long time ago, and now Zentreya is leaving Vishojo. I hope Iron Mouse doesn't leave yet. I mean, she is pretty much Iron Mouse. Pretty much is the face of Vishojo at this point. So, chat. I think I got it. I actually nailed it. Look at this chat. Ah, that looks cool. Oh, it looks so cool. I love this style so much. Let me turn this off right now. There we go. Ah, the beauty of learning a new art style, chat. This is cool. I feel like the eyes should be a little closer to the. Yeah, I feel like they should. Let me do that real quick. Turn on the ruler. Okay, let me select one eye first and then I'll select the other one. Chat, what do you guys think? What do you guys think so far? You guys like it? You guys like how VTubers are gonna be drawn like? This is so fun. I never had this much fun drawing an art style before. You know what? I think this is the type of chibi style that I'm gonna be drawing from now on. I don't know about you guys, but I like this style now a lot. Let me see how it looks without the mannequin. Even without the mannequin, it looks so cool. What the fuck? Chad, this is my favorite art style. This is my favorite new art style. I love it. I love it so much. Oh shit! Almost forgot something. Oh, hold on a second. Have to remove the ruler. I love it. I love it. I regret nothing, Chad. I regret absolutely nothing. You know what? I'm gonna finish the rest of this head. Chad, what do you think? What do you think of the what do you think so far? We're gathering a bunch of references and it's already looking pretty cool. There's one more thing we got. Wait, there's one more thing we gotta pick up. There's one more thing. We gotta pick the color of the mannequin. Mannequin head line art. MH color. Bro. I'm learning a lot, chat. And then we gotta delete. We gotta erase some parts here. For example, this part. Okay, and then we're going to decrease the opacity on that so we can add the little blush on the sides, as you guys can see. Okay, let's select the head and then we go for the blush. Is it just a circle? Oh, it is. Okay, so I can just pretty much just do this. Yeah, but it's not completely a circle. Like it has to needs to have a little blush, a little what do you call it? A little blur on it, yeah. I would say maybe 27 blur. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. You know what? I really like this art style a lot now. I just hope I do not get sued for imitating an art style. Damn, imagine being so good at imitating an art style that a literal company decides to sue you. That'll be the worst, but at the same time it'd be like a very like you got pretty much, I wouldn't say bragging rights, but you kind of have bragging rights to flex in a way, you know, for being so good at copying an art style that it takes a literal company to fucking sue you. Okay, gotta delete everything from this one right here. Even the silhouette looks cool. MH shading. And now we make the shading. Dude. Okay, I see something cool about the eyes as well. The way that they erased part of the shading is also pretty cool because you get to see exactly how they do it. Hi, chat. And then the shading also has blur. Okay. Yeah, it has a bit of a blur to it. 14 blur, yeah. Chat, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? I love this style so fucking much. Oh yeah, and we cannot forget the nose as well. All right, let me just do this. There we go. And then on this art style, Hey, there we go. There we go, chat. Yeah, chat. Chat, you guys are fucked. This is the power. This is the power that an artist has. This is what we artists do on our free time. Like, look at this, chat. Literally, new art style. Like, replicating an art style all the way to perfection. AI could never, bro. AI wishes it was this good. All right, chat. We made the next step of the whole process, which is to replicate the facial expressions on a mannequin. Yeah, we finally did that as well. Granted, we did use the reference next to us, but that's fine because at the end of the day, we still use the mannequin, which is what matters. As you can see, the hair has a different type of line art. So it's like a line art on top of a line art. Low key, I kind of want to make a life twin deck now. All right, chat. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like we have done quite a lot today. Look at that. Yeah. That's cool. What other references do we got to work with? Or we already tested line pressure. We already pretty much made everything into a face. And what else can we do at this point, chat? We already learned pretty much almost everything. All right. So here's what we're gonna do, chat. Then we're gonna end it for tonight's stream. But next time we're gonna try to do on the next stream, we're gonna try to do something like this for both mouse and booby. Something like this. Like a mood, not a mood board, but like a reference sheet on how am I going to make them. So we already have part 1, which we have this as a reference. And then part 2 we're going to do this. No, this is part 2, my bad. This is part 2. Then this is going to be part 3 or 4 or 5. But yeah, this is what we're going to do, chat. We're going to draw we're going to do the impossible pretty much. I feel like the most difficult thing is obviously gonna be like doing all of the things that they have going around on their artwork. That's gonna be the most difficult task. Next Friday, yes, we are going to be doing this next Friday because I mean, hey, it is Friday night art streams after all. Can't do it on a Thursday or else I'm gonna get yelled at by my manager. Just kidding, I don't have a manager. I mean, well, then again, Chrono is out there. He calls himself my manager. He's just a cat. What is he gonna do about it? Chrono's just a cat. He can't do anything. I'm kidding. All right, fine. He may be a little camera shy, but at the very least, we got something to work with. Let me put this bigger over here. Yeah, let me place this reference bigger so that. All right, chat. We got it. We made our very first try on imitating the art style, and I gotta say, we nailed it. I feel that I'm gonna do this on my free time whenever I'm not streaming. I may do it off stream, and I may give you guys a an update on how the art style is going if I ever decide to do this again. But so far, for being my very first time, I am very pleased with the results. And the art style itself is fun. So next time that we do this, we're gonna have to practice the colors used because they have a base color, they have one shading, and then they have two shadings. So each layer is two shadings, as you guys can see on the artwork here. And they have two types of line art. They have a line art for the hair and a line art for everything else. But that'll be the end of tonight's Friday Night Art Stream, season finale, part 1. Yes, this is season 0, in case you guys don't know. But do not go anywhere because we are going to be raiding another VTuber. So let's see who is online and is raidable, hopefully. Oh, look at that. We have Pyoint, who is currently playing Repo with her friends. Do give her some love. I'm gonna take you guys straight to her. Let me go to my creator dashboard real quick. Stream manager. Let's see here. A lot of amazing artists also working on art. You know what? I feel like an artist should support other artists, you know? I mean, yeah, sure, we like, but then again, Pyoint is also an artist, so I think we should support her even though she's playing Repo right now. So, do show her some love. We're gonna be rating Pyoint, and I will see you guys on Monday for Magic the Gathering Arena. Yeah, we're gonna play MTG Arena on Monday, and then Thursday, Wednesday, and Thursday we're gonna be playing Final Fantasy IV. And then Friday we're gonna continue this fun art style. I love it so much. But I will see you guys in the next time. Bye.